I've been doing social media for businesses for probably around 10 years, if not more at this point. So I completely understand the struggles that come with social media. I understand the benefits. So I wanted to just bring some clarity to you about the role of social media and why should social media be a focus. We are going to focus on using your social media for building up your brand awareness. So what does that mean? That just means getting people's eyes on your content. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to engage. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to turn into a lead. But the number one thing is just the more that you can get your name out there, the more the community hears about your name. So rather than using them as lead generators or going after high engagement, high leads, and high conversions, I would use it as a portfolio, especially if you're just starting out. The more you start popping up on social media, that is providing you with brand awareness. What I suggest you doing is posting pictures or photos of the groups that you work with, or sharing testimonials and using your social media pages as portfolios. So what does this mean? This means that when organizations you're talking to them, or perhaps they're looking for something or someone like you in their community, they can go to your page and they see that you're active and you actively have been posting about the kind of people that you work with, the kind of objectives that you hit, the goals that you help organizations reach, testimonials, etc. So these people and these organizations can use your social media as a portfolio to show to their bosses or their teams or whoever, however their organizations work. So don't go into social media, especially if you're just starting out, thinking that it is going to be the be all to your business and leads are going to come flying through as soon as you hit the post button on your social media. It's not the way it is. I personally don't believe that only posting on social media is the best way to go. I think it should be a component of your business, of your marketing. It's something that you're going to have to build up over time. So it's not something that you can just go and post on right away and you're going to get clients through. It is a process, and it's something that you just have to get in the habit of posting onto. And a stat that I want to share with you guys, the conversion rate on social media, just organic social media, so that means just posting your posts on social media, is only 0.01 to 0.03% conversion rate. So what does that mean? That means that it's an insanely low percentage rate of people that actually convert from organic social media posts. Now, that's not to say that you can't build it up and that you can't create an audience. Like Equine Connection has an audience that converts, but social media, our main goal on social media is not conversion. It is going to be brand awareness. So still stay active on your social media. Post 1 to 2 times a week or once every couple of weeks. Just stay consistent and active. So when these organizations come to your pages, they know that you are actively doing business. And that's something that a ton of businesses in our industry do not do. So you will have the upper hand on them 100% if you can showcase that work active on social media. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer that Jane Hemingway Moore, she's our Australian instructor, her goal was to work in the leadership space, in the corporate leadership space. But at the time they were working, and they still do work with teens and whatnot. They have different people doing different groups with them. But at the time they were working primarily with youth and teens. And so they were posting a lot about their youth and their teens on their pages. Not to say that this isn't a good thing, but her dream target market was to work with corporate leadership. And when they started coming to her Facebook page and saw that she was only working with kids, there was a few red flags that went up with those organizations being like, she works with kids, we're looking for someone who specializes more in the leadership area. So it is some food for thought. If you don't know who you're working with now, or if you don't know who your dream target is, it's okay. Just post who you're working with, your testimonials, and just start getting your name out there. It still is perfect. But if you know that down the road your target market is, ideally your dream target market is maybe women, make sure to throw in some women posts so that when the women organizations come there, they understand that you're an expert in that space. I hope this makes sense. Don't get too overwhelmed with social media. Actively post on it to build up your portfolio, but I hope that takes a little bit of overwhelm off your plate and just helps you understand how organic social media can work for you in this day and age they're going to look at. So that is just some food for thought for you guys, and I hope that you found this helpful.